Hi, I'm Rachel Owen. A lot of you know me as Chuck Owen's daughter. Today I'm getting baptized. When I was a lot younger than I am now, I got baptized and I don't really think I actually truly knew what I was doing. So over the years, I never really put God in my life as like taking over. And so by my junior year in high school, at the church I was at, we went to a youth group mission trip to Nashville, Tennessee for SLAM, which was Students Living in Mission. And since our group was like the new group of the organization, we got to go to this trailer park that they recently got permission for people to go to. And so we got to spend time with all these little Hispanic kids, which was really, really fun. And we got to do like Bible skits with them and just play with them and just be there for them. And that was really the first time I had like an experience with God, and I just absolutely loved every minute of it, to the point the day before we came back home, I remember I called my parents and I told my dad that I didn't want to come back because I was enjoying it so much and wanted to stay and do ministry. But when I came back home, it was like I came back to reality or something and just completely forgot all about that feeling. And throughout all those years, I experienced a lot of heartbreak trying to find God and love in all different people, which did not work at all. And finally I broke because I had this heartbreak, and I remember I was lying on my bed that day and I was just praying that the simplest prayer that I thought at that time was kind of silly to me, but I prayed that God would just come down and just hug me and just comfort me and make me feel better. And within like a second of me saying that prayer, it was like this rush of just peace and relaxation came over me, and I started crying even more because it was just such an amazing feeling, as if God was there actually comforting me. And so a week later was the WOW conference, which made me break even more, because I remember after the guest speaker had finished her sermon, she wanted people to come to the front and pray. And I normally don't like to cry at all because I don't like feeling like that. So I had this whole mental just like battle with myself because I could hear this voice telling me just to go to the front and pray, and I kept trying to like deny that. But finally I just broke and practically tackled Amanda Howard to pray for me. And after that day, I started reading my Bible every single day and watching sermon videos on YouTube. And I finally bought myself my own personal Bible, which I've never done before, and like it's like my treasure now. But I was at work one day and I got this huge urge and like this vision of me being baptized, which made me kind of break down in the break room, and I kind of like shoved it off because I didn't want to think about it. And then a few days later, me and my dad were watching the sermon on YouTube, and I got this urge again, but it was a lot stronger. It's hard to explain it, but it was almost as if my soul was like longing to do that. And it was so powerful to the point I literally felt like I was gonna get up, run out of the house, across the road, and jump in the lake. And so finally, me and my dad were driving around in Montevallo, and I finally just broke to him, telling him everything that was going on. And he told me that I needed to talk to Pastor David, so I was like, okay, I'll do that. So me and him talked for a good minute, and it was just felt so good to finally just let everything out. And I told him how I was reading my Bible one night, and I was in Romans, and it came to this verse of how God chooses the people that he wants their hearts to be softened, and then he also chooses the people he wants their hearts to be hardened. And it broke me again because I thought, I don't want my heart to be hardened. And so when I was a kid, when I got baptized, it was more like a show to try and like get people to be happy about it, because that's all I saw when people got baptized. People were like ecstatic about it. But now that I've gotten through so much experience with life and how I was trying to make plans for myself and God wasn't in them, and it took me a while to realize that when you make plans by yourself, it's a problem without God. So now that I'm getting baptized today, it's more not like a show to like show people that, hey, I'm with God now. It's more like this is between me and him, and it doesn't really matter who's all there to me. I mean, as long as my family's there, but it's more about me showing God that I'm putting everything I have in him. And so the reason my dad is the one that's baptizing me today is because since I broke down to him, I want him to be the one to be there and help me go through this process. So, thank you.